All right, guys, we're going to jump into word problems. I know that there is a big misconception about word problems. Everybody hears it and they're like, how many of you, like, I can't do word problems? Like, I absolutely hate them. Okay, let me just tell you this. Word problems are not that bad. Okay, they're not that bad. Basically, word problems, life is just one big fat word problem. It really is. I've got this much money. Here's how much something costs. How much can I buy? Okay. Everything you do when you get out of school and you start working, you start getting jobs and you want to upgrade and like you want to get a car or whatever, it is one big word problem. I guarantee you. Okay. So the key to word problems, okay, there's two steps. Okay. Number one, find out what they want you to know. Okay. What are you trying to find? Okay. That's the key to one of the word problems. Figure out what they're wanting you to figure out and what information are they already giving you. Okay. If you can figure those two things out, you're in good shape. But if you read a word problem and you get stuck just because it has words in it, don't. Okay. A lot of the times they just put those extra words in there just to mess with your brain a little bit. So don't do that. Okay. Just figure out what are they asking you. All right. So let's just read through these. Let's figure it out. Let me turn my clicker on. All right. Here we go. Two-step equation word problems. Breon wants to buy a new sound system for $145. How much does he want to spend? $145. Okay. So keep that in mind. He has already saved $65. Okay. Do you think that's important? Yes, that's important. Okay. He wants a new sound system for $145. He's already saved. I'm going to mark this. Let's put this in pink. Okay. He's already saved $65. $65. And what's the other thing you see up there? What's next? What does it say? He gets $20 for each lawn he mows. Everybody good? Write an equation to show how much money or how many lawns. Okay, so hold on. What do they want to figure out? What are you trying to find? Okay, so X equals number of lawns needed to mow. That's a W. Number of lawns that is needed to mow. Okay, that's what we're trying to figure out. All right. What is the total cost of this sound system? It's $145. So 145. Now, what is happening to get there? What is he doing? What mowing lawns, but what is he getting per lawn? $20 per lawn. So here's how this works. Okay? So he is doing $20 per lawn. $20 per lawn. So we're going to write parts B and C together with an equal sign between them. Okay, now here's what this means. I probably worded this incorrectly. Okay, so let me just work on this. How much money did he start with? 65. So we have you have $65 in the bank, yes? How much money is he getting per lawn? Do we know how many lawns? What letter is that? So how would I write that? 20 what? 20x plus 65 equals what? Equals 145. In other words, there's my equation. $20 per lawn plus the $65 that he already has equals the $145 that he needs to save. So now we can figure out how many, and this is what you would do in math. Think about it. In real life, isn't this what you would do? Man, I've got $65. I want to raise $145, so here's how many lawns. In your head, you could do this, couldn't you? Yes? That's what you would be thinking in real life. All we did was we just put it as an equation. Everybody with me? So here we go. Let's solve the equation. I'm going to do it over here just because it's so low. So 20x, this is down here, by the way. I'm just putting it up here. 20x plus 65 equals 145, right? How do I solve that two-step equation? Well, that's a numbers right, letters left. Okay, I get that. But there's only one letter, so what letter am I solving for? X. So can I move the 65 to this side? So positive 65 becomes a what, guys? So I'm going to subtract 65 from both sides. So I've got 20x equals 80. And now I just divide by what? Divide by 20. How many lawns does he have to mow? 4. He needs 4 lawns. Okay? And then, so write the final answer as a complete sentence. Breon needs to mow 4 lawns to reach his goal. Breon needs to mow 4 lawns. I'm like, okay, that's actually kind of easy. Yes? A lot of times, this is where you guys are going to mess up right here. The $65. That's where you guys are going to mess up. After doing this for so many years, I'm just telling you, that's where the mistake is going to happen. Everybody good? All right, let's go number 2. Antonio bought Miss Becker 6 boxes of chocolate. He used a coupon that took $1 off of his total bill. Okay, so hold on. If it's $1 off, is that going to be adding or is that going to be subtracting? Subtracting. He took away $1. Okay, so let's just hear it out. His total bill comes to $23. Write an equation to show how much each box of chocolate cost. What are you trying to find? How much each box of chocolate. So X equals the cost of each box of chocolate. What's his total bill? $23. What's happening to get there? Now, how many boxes did we buy? 6 boxes. I think this is how I'm supposed to write it. So 6x, 6 boxes of chocolate because we don't know the cost of the box. And then what else happened? He took off $1, so minus $1. So now we're going to write parts B and C with an equal sign between them. So how would I write it? 6x minus 1 equals what? 23. I'm not going to pause the video. Go ahead and try to solve this equation. Go. With your neighbor. Let me get my coffee while you guys are working. No yawning. No yawning. I know it's Monday morning. I'm just kidding. You can yawn all you want. Anybody else tired this morning? No? Some of you guys are like, no, I feel good. Feel good? Like it. Hey, I'm digging that hat. I like that. Looks good. All right, here we go. How do we solve this, guys? 6x minus 1 equals 23. Again, this is down here. I just don't want to, it's just awkward 6'5" problems. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. How do I do this? Okay. No, it's already -1, so what does it become? +1. So 6x equals 24. Somebody else. You're doing a great job, by the way. I just want to hear from somebody else. What's up? Yeah, divide by 6. So what does x equal? What does that mean? What'd you say? Each box of chocolate costs $4. Put that down there at the bottom. That's your final answer. I mean, like, I could do this. Not complicated, not too hard, right? All right, do me a favor. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. Jump into number 3. Jump into number 3 on the inside or the other side. Solve it with your neighbor. Ready? Go. All right, hey, this one's got a lot of good discussion. All right, here we go. So what are we trying to find? Let's just read it. Brittany, her mom, and her 2 siblings. That is extremely important. Brittany, her mom, and her 2 siblings. So what did we just, how many people are going? 4 people. How many adults? 1 adult and 3 kids. Because it says Brittany and her 2 siblings. So that is 3 kids, right? I'm going to just put 3K. Okay, you can put whatever letter. I'm just putting 3K. Okay. And mom. That's who's going. Yes? Is everybody with me? Guys, Let me know that you understand me. Is everybody with me? All right, cool. I want to be sure we know that. They all went to the movie. The cost of her mom's ticket was $6. Okay, so I know that her mom's ticket was $6. Yes? What do we not know? The cost of the child ticket, right? Watch the movie. Oh, hold on. The total cost for all of them to watch the movies was what? $15. Write an equation to show the cost of each under the 16 rate. So the child tickets. How many child tickets did I buy? 3x. There's my equation. 3x plus 6 equals 15. So now we just solve it, right? Somebody explain to me how to solve that. We'll subtract 6 from both sides. Yes. So I've got 3x equals, what's 15 minus 6? 9. Basically, what you just did was you took off the adult ticket. That's what you did. You just took the adult ticket off. We subtracted the $6. Yes? Now what? We divide by 3. X equals what? $3. What does the x equal? 3. So what does that mean? The child tickets are $3 each. Please write that down at the bottom. I was going to stop there. Let's do one more. Okay, you guys want to do one more with me? How many of you want me to do one more? Okay, it looks like majority. Okay, let's do one more. Number 4. Aaron went to an amusement park and paid $7 to get in. That's pretty good. I don't know what amusement park that is. She paid $7 to get in. She also bought 6 cotton candies for herself and her 5 friends. Hold on. She bought it for herself and 5 friends. So how many cotton candies did she buy? 6. Okay, that's important. Would you think that maybe that might be important in a minute? Yes? Learn to read these and go, okay, that might be important. She spent how much money? $31 total at the amusement park. Write an equation to find the cost of each what? What are you trying to find? Let me go C equals cotton candy cost. You can put like a R there if you want to. I really don't care. Okay. All right, everybody good? So let's pause this. I'm going to pause the video and you guys can work on this. Go. All right, guys, here we go. Erin went to the amusement park. How much did she pay just to get in? She paid $7. How much did she spend in cotton candies? How many cotton candies did she buy? So would it be 6C equals, tell me the total cost. $31. That's what she spent on the day, which is not a bad day. The state fair opens Friday. You guys excited? Anybody else love the fair? I love the fair. Okay. 1 year I went, little sidebar, 1 year I went to the fair. I got nothing but fried food. I went home so sick. Oh my gosh. I ate fried everything I could find. And I felt so sick to my stomach when I was going, because I was riding the train. It did not work well. Yes? Oh, that's cool. You do the FFA thing? I'm all about the car show. I love going and sitting in the cars and checking those out. That's my favorite part. All right. New golf carts. Oh, yes. All right. All right, let's do it. How do I solve it, guys? So I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. Hope. What's 31 minus 7? 24. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. How much was each cotton candy? $4. In other words, $4 per. You buy 6 of them, that's $24. Plus the $7 to get in, that's $31 total. That's a pretty good price. Okay. So here's what I'm going to have you do. We still have number 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are 4 of them left on the notes. What I want you guys to do for the next, I don't know, let's call it 10 to 15 minutes. I want you guys to work with your partner on these, okay? We're gonna turn the notes off because it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. Find out the important information. What have you already spent, okay? What do you know and what do they want you to find out? If you can figure that out, this is a whole lot easier, okay? That's basically what word problems are. Okay. Um, yeah, that's it. All right, go ahead and get started, guys.